Dude, you know what? It's crazy because like I do one thing once and then you're always like, "Oh, you always leak your location," or you always say that. It's like one time, dude.
One time. It's every time. What are you talking about? I live on this street. Come beat me up.
Yeah, dude, let's fight, bro. We'll put on a better fight than what's his name? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I only know Jake Paul because, Jake Paul is cooler than Mike Tyson, and I feel like Jake Paul had a better record.
Wait. No?
What?
You think Jake Paul is cooler than Mike Tyson?
Yes, dude. What? Lunchables? Or sorry, Lunchly?
Okay. Dude, that's the wrong brother.
Oh, that's the wrong brother.
Sight!
Oh, yeah,
that's the wrong brother!
Dude, what has Jake Paul really done though? Like, because I know
Team 10.
Oh yeah, Team 10.
Guys, did I black out? Are we gonna do the intro?
Oh yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know.
Welcome to the Terminally Online podcast. Here we go, guys. Let me tell you, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson may have had a horrible fight, but when I meet up with Ubaru, I've heard he's like 5'6". That means I have an inch on him. And
that guy is like 6'3".
Okay,
I will throw you like a football, and I will go touchdown as your head touches the dirt.
I'm 6'3" when I stand on my felonies. You know what I'm saying?
Huh?
How tall are you when you're not standing on your felonies?
I'm 5'7".
You have a lot of felonies. People?
Do I what?
He's done some things. Tax evasion.
White people felonies. Not interested. Not interested.
Tax evasion is a felony. I can't talk. I don't want to talk about that though.
Why is there an ongoing case? You legally can't.
We don't need to do that.
You might incriminate yourself.
Let's just, I can't incriminate myself. My previous job, I didn't get paid a traditional, I don't want to talk about it. It's
like you're starting to talk about it, man.
You have some bitch-made felonies. I'm gonna say it. You have some bitch-made felonies.
I don't want to talk about it, but let's talk about it.
Well,
but let's not talk about it.
If I start employing beer, I have some more felonies.
Okay, you keep saying this beer thing like everybody knows what you're talking about. If you haven't seen, it's about 2 podcasts back where Beandip is on the front cover with Andrea Botez. Click that video, then maybe you'll know what we're talking about when he keeps bringing up beer.
It's boundaries.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot from that. That was a seminar.
Are you chasing your beatbox with a Diet Pepsi?
Shit, maybe.
Dude.
Drinker champions, I think.
Type shit.
I don't really think I can drink anything but beer anymore. Like flavored drinks, or I'm getting old, man. Like I see why old men just drink beer.
I love water, and that's it.
Well, it's basically water.
Bro, you're an NPC, bro. You only like water? Come on, you got like something like orange juice.
I love
apple
orange
juice.
Baja Blast.
Do you guys water down your orange juice? I do half orange juice, half water every time. It's perfect.
Okay, I understand why this guy has so many felonies.
What?
No way you guys think that's crazy.
No.
That is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. That is disgusting.
Orange juice.
You water down your juice?
Yeah, I do it with cranberry juice too. You have half water, half your juice. Not only does it extend how much juice you have, but it makes it taste better.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
This guy right here, officer. This guy needs to be shot.
It's like drinking juice LaCroix, you know? I love LaCroix. It's great.
LaCroix is
water
bad too.
Okay. If you put sparkling water inside of orange juice, maybe you'd have a case for that. But if you're putting regular tap water in, that's just like...
I'm not a white woman. I will not be putting sparkling water in my orange juice.
You just said LaCroix. You might as well be a white woman. What are you talking about?
White women drink kombucha as well.
Oh, shit. You got me there.
Have you guys ever had that, by the way?
I have had kombucha one time, and I don't know how I felt about it.
That shit is so nasty.
Isn't it just like
honestly,
fermentation
it was okay.
It's okay.
I think it's a drink that, like, if I was given it, I would drink it to, like, be nice, but I would never, like, buy it again. You know what I mean?
You guys ever watch the kombucha guy, like the kombucha? What's his name? I don't know his name, but
let me look him up. Kombucha guy.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but he has an owl.
In my garage, with my Lamborghini. That's who I thought of. That's not who you're talking about, but that's who I thought of.
You're thinking of Ty Lopez?
No,
that's who I thought of.
The Kombucha King, man.
The Kombucha King.
Oh, Liver King.
No, man. That guy's in jail or something.
A
No.
GT
I don't think
Dave?
so.
King. GT Dave. That's his name.
I don't know that guy.
Oh my god, wait, I do know this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say whose video I watched to learn about this guy because he's canceled now, but
Is that guy canceled?
I don't think Defy J made a
not
video.
the Kombucha King, but the
Okay.
the YouTuber who made a video.
It's like,
about
why can't
him.
we say his name?
Okay, it was Cody Ko.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck is Cody Ko?
Is Cody Ko actually canceled?
I don't
It's
know.
Like fully?
It's like
Because it's like been murmured that he's been like not great on
I
YouTube
would-
videos, but I don't know if it's confirmed.
I would say yes because he's not uploaded since like Tana Mojo fucking talked about him.
Yeah, he hasn't
Wait,
had
and
more than 4 months.
he stepped away from TMG, which was like their podcast, and they had one of the biggest podcasts like ever, like in terms of like comedy podcasts.
Wait, Cody
Okay.
Ko slept with Tana Mojo when
No.
When she was 17.
17. Or no, was it Tana? I think it was a different
It
girl.
was Tana.
And Tana saw
no,
it happen.
No, it was Tana. It
Guys.
was Tana and other people, like, because it all started because she came out saying, like, yeah, Cody and I had sex when I was 17. So I'm pretty sure it was because they had sex when she was 17.
Oh, I mean, that's a good reason to get canceled.
That would make sense if that's why she said it.
Okay, this is kind
Yeah.
of relevant. Well, that sounds really bad. Let me begin with my fade.
Back to
First,
the
I got a
zombies.
fade for the first time in my life. You see this fade right here? Okay.
Dude.
So,
And all
I
the
used
kids
to-
at school fucking think you're looking fresh.
Kids in school, you think I'm hanging around?
Yeah.
We had a whole conversation
you-
about the,
yeah.
the children.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Yeah,
last
we-
podcast when we talked about how you live next to a school and how you could hear kids playing outside and
Yeah.
that's the
Awesome.
correlation? Guys, watch the last podcast if you don't know about that.
He watches them as they get onto the bus to make sure they get on the bus safely, and he like whenever they leave and the buses drive
Oh
away,
my
he goes,
God. Okay,
that
so
was a good one.
I used to work at one of in my past jobs. We had somebody not talking nicely to children inappropriately, and it blew my mind like that. Like it happens way more frequently. Like it was wild. I mean, obviously the guy quit and everything, but dude, I've seen it myself. Like people being weird to kids. It's crazy. And then I go to Runefest and it's like, oh my, I'm just kidding, sorry.
Beandip's
It's
like, I
like-
see it myself all the time. Like every
No,
day when I go
no.
outside, there's this guy talking weird to the kids, and I'm like, why am I doing this?
I'm just not trying to go into I'm not trying to go into detail, but I always feel like I'm very far removed from things like that, like other sorts of crime or seeing, like illicit activities and stuff like that. But no, man, it's like
It's like on average, you're not going to see any kind of illegal activity because normally when it's an illegal activity, people don't want to be seen doing it.
I don't know. I see people do drugs pretty openly in Kansas.
Yeah, that's like
Well, that's Kansas.
that's different because if someone sees you doing drugs, you do all the drugs and then there's no proof of the drug.
Oh, that's right. That's why people like to eat. Like if they have a bag of cocaine, they like eat it.
The Fent Back says
Do- do
otherwise.
they?
I don't,
do they
I
do
don't
drugs?
think that's
There's-
what that.
There's
that's what
proof
they
for the
do.
drugs when someone's sitting outside of the fucking Quickie Mart and they're
They got that lean.
They got
Literally,
the
man.
Fent hunch.
yeah,
Is that
Yeah.
what it's called?
trademark that.
Yeah, it's called Fent Back. Apparently, everyone who's doing Fent is like.
Bent back.
Do I have the
Back.
Fent back?
I think that was
It's just bad
I think that was the
posture.
thing that do you guys know the Joey rapper guy, like the Joey with the extra Y?
Joey Badass or
No, like Joeyy. He's like
Oh.
the guy who's like made that song where it's like legalized nuclear bombs
oh,
or whatever.
Oh,
Yes,
this guy?
that's it's the
Um,
fucking the fucking what's
That's
his
what DJ
name?
Smokey, the guy who makes that.
It's the guy who hangs out with fucking
Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde.
Yeah, because he's like I think he's
Has
like his
glasses.
producer or something, or he edits videos for him.
Yeah.
But he made it a thing where it's like they call it nodding or nodding off, I think was the actual fentanyl term, but he's just like he does the whole thing where it's like all the people on Twitter like like actually just like sitting there just like zombies like
I immediately thought you looked like a COD zombie.
Damn.
Isn't it crazy that it used to be called Nazi zombies and now it's just not? I don't
They're
think,
so
anyways.
PC now.
I
It's
think-
like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think Andrew
Bring it
Tate
back.
like, complained, and then Treyarch was afraid of hurting advertisers, so they changed it to Nazi.
This
zombies.
just in: Andrew Tate sent David Vonderhaar a death threat over the AN-94 nerf in Black Ops 2.
That'd be a good tweet.
That would be a good. I'm tossing that in the drafts.
I'm
For
Yeah,
just
I
sure.
should
sending
tweet
it.
that.
Actually, I
kind of a
should
banger.
send it. Everybody has me muted. Somebody else send it.
It's like, not everybody has you muted, man, or else nobody would like your post.
It's like if I don't have a
So-
victim complex, and I can never complain.
You sound like everybody on RuneScape Twitter, by the way. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, Faux posting that screenshot of somebody in his Discord, like, it took me 1,300 monkfish to get an Inferno game. Oh, let
What?
me pull
Wait,
that
what?
tweet. Yeah.
Is that a leagues thing?
Yeah, because he was talking about Banker's Note, and he's like,
Mm.
Okay.
going Baker's
Because I was
Note
gonna
again.
say bringing monkfish
Dude.
into a regular Inferno on the main game would be kind of cooked, but that's just
This,
me.
people are bitching about the fact that like this new combat mastery thing has like people are like, oh, you need to get an infernal cave, and it's like self-report. You're just self-reporting
Yeah.
yourself, typing that anywhere.
yeah, like,
Well,
like, we're obviously going to go get Inferno Cave.
I mean, especially during leagues, it's like it's not
gonna take you
hard.
40
It's like
minutes,
the
if that.
game is literally made for you to cheese anything
Yeah.
you want. So it's
Yeah.
like, if you just confirm that you can't get it, it's because you're limiting yourself. But like, anybody can do anything if they have the right mindset. But like, if you're not technically able, just bring like 1 million food in with you and get Banker's Note and you'll be fine. Just combo eat every time
It's like,
and
If
pray
you're ever
mage.
thinking you can't get Infernal Cape, Stephen Hawking had sex.
buy one.
Multiple
Sorry.
times.
Dude, that guy had hella sex
Just saying.
and still has it.
If you don't believe in yourself, that man had sex. You can do it. I believe in you.
I'm
just an
edging his
advocate of-
USB port with my... Or,
Ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun, ba-da-dun. Putting it-
You think he had a VPN on so he wouldn't get pregnant?
Is the VPN like the internet's condom?
I think so. It's like a
somebody
safety
told me
net, you know
a
what I mean?
VPN doesn't do anything, though. Somebody was like, yeah, like,
No.
if somebody really wants to fuck you over, like, VPN's not going to help you.
I
If
think
someone really
VPN's
wants
just
to fuck you
so-
over, then you get lured into a 6-week fucking like experiment, a social experiment where they steal all of your information and they get it from you, from your mouth personally. That didn't happen.
Yeah,
to
they
me.
reverse
Stop asking.
engineer it.
Yeah.
They do the thing that they did with your grandma, where like they're like, "Grandma," where they call
Oh,
her
yeah,
as
Grandma.
you. Yeah, they're like, "Grandma, Grandma," and then they
I
hang up the
need
phone
your
like,
social
"Call back,
security
call back."
number.
Dude, give her 20
Grandma.
years and she'll probably fall for it.
That's crazy.
I'm just kidding, Grandma. I love you.
It's like apparently that's like a real thing though, that like people are AI voicing like people online and trying to get information.
100%, 100%. It's just crazy that like that just like anybody can get their voice stolen, and then people go through your contacts. So like, I feel like Beandip, you'd have to either have gotten SIM swapped or like something, or like your contacts synced with somebody. Because how would they get all your contacts to know that they would call your grandma and have your voice on file? Like, how would they have all that?
I will say
I don't know.
this. I fell for a phishing scam.
That's
this is-
probably it.
this
That's
is
probably
embarrassing.
right where it started.
Yeah.
This
you
is
know?
embarrassing. I fell for it because it was so believable too. It was like, hey, you have like UPS wants to send you a package, but they can't send it to you. And this was like months ago, and I had this little stint where I was too anxious to go open up my mailbox because I was afraid of what was in there. It was not rational thinking. I have mental illness, and
I
so
was afraid of David Kaczynski.
Ted Kaczynski.
anyways, I was
I
like,
said
oh,
David. Who the fuck
Eddie.
is David? Sorry.
David Kaczynski, just a
I knew what
random
you
guy
meant.
in Missouri. I don't know.
But
Leaked.
I was like afraid of opening my mailbox, and so I had a shit ton of mail in there, and so I got this like text or email. It was like, hey, like your mailbox is full, like we can't send you something. And I was like, oh, okay. So I gave it all my information. I paid the $2 fee. I don't even know where that money went. Like, and
You
I
got
paid
fished over
money?
$2?
yeah, dude.
Bro, you got to make sure you use the fake credit cards on that one for sure.
Well, the other thing is too is like one of my coworkers came up and like she's like, She was really into politics or whatever. She showed me a picture, and it was AI generated. But it took me 3 minutes to realize it was AI generated. 3 minutes, and I would say I'm very well advanced in my brain area. Wouldn't you guys agree?
I'm really well advanced in my brain area.
I don't know,
Anyway,
man.
You're asking us that question?
It's like you're asking the pinnacle of the brain area. Like, it's so hard to know because you're just so much lower on like the totem.
my spiritual.
It's like
we're not neurosurgeons, okay?
I just
we don't
knew.
know.
Okay,
They did
okay.
surgery
Look,
on it, great.
if you don't think I'm smart as fuck, I just knew Ted Kaczynski's brother's name without ever knowing his brother's name. So it's like, just saying.
Hey, you
Anyways,
know,
Also, Ted Kaczynski's brother was an author, by the way. What the fuck happened?
okay, you're just reading.
Was his name
Wikipedia,
David,
man, I
or-
can see it.
Dude, I googled it.
Dude, then you didn't know nothing.
Exactly. I didn't know it, but I knew it. That's how fucking smart I am.
Oh my god.
Dude, what if Google's lying to you? What if it's like a Wikipedia moment, you know?
It's like
where,
I've never had that information fed to me. It's like when you have a dream,
It's like you
and
don't
then
know
that dream
that.
happens. It's like I
think
saw
that's
the
called
fucking-
deja
It's
vu.
called deja vu.
I think that's a thing. And that's also
Okay, deja vu,
Sacre bleu.
future sight, fucking whatever. you
okay.
wanna
Don't
call
get
it.
French on us, all right?
Sorry, Mason. I didn't
Tone
mean
it down.
Oui, oui.
Sorry for what?
Sorry, Mason.
I went
We know you're
French.
Canadian. There's some French people over there.
Why is that sorry to me?
Disgust.
I don't know.
Because you have to
Because
live
you
with
have
them,
to,
bro.
because you have to fucking
No,
deal
I
with them,
don't.
bro.
I live on the other side of the country from those guys.
Well,
Those-
Yeah, but like road
those
signs
guys?
and like go
Yeah.
on the interstate and it will be like parlez-vous, palm free, you know?
Sure.
Stuff like that. Yeah, man, French fries.
It's like, I mean, you're just being racist for no reason in French. but
No, there's
okay.
a reason. There is a
Is
reason.
that racism?
how is that
or
different
that
from
just,
any other podcast we record?
I don't know if that's racist. I think it's more of
I don't think you knew what you said, man.
I think I know 5 words in French.
La
about it.
Biblioteca.
That's
pretty close.
a good job,
That's
man.
that's a library.
So is Banker's Note actually like they're gonna have Last Recall and Banker's Note again, but Last Recall changed, right?
It's
Yeah.
Total Recall.
Total Recall. Okay, my bad.
You get
So we're trying to cater to 40-year-old white men. Awesome.
Because what is that? It's an Arnold movie from the 90s. Was that your joke?
Dude, I remember watching that movie as a kid and his eyes popped out of his head. That was crazy. Not to spoil it.
That was crazy.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play leagues or not. Cause like last leagues I just felt
It's like it's the most different leagues they've ever had. You have to play it or you're gonna get FOMO. I know you
I'm not
and you're gonna get
playing.
FOMO if you don't play it.
It's
I'm
like
not
just play.
playing.
It's like if you don't have fun, you just log out. I'll say
And
this to
literally just
anyone who
eat-
ever
yeah.
asks to play. It's like, what if I don't have fun? Then go back, log out.
You can always go back and also you can literally set up your account to just perma AFK until the point where you want to play the game. Like
That's
they
true.
literally have AFK fishing, they have AFK cooking. It automatically sends it to your bank. You can do like there's a new farming relic that just got announced where it's like you just put the seed in and it auto goes to your bank. Like you don't have to do all the sweaty shit. You can literally just AFK it.
That's kind
and
of
still be
sick.
competitive.
I'm still not playing.
I can literally do
Yeah, I
that.
mean,
It's like
I mean,
Alex
you're
doesn't want to
addicted to
play because
RS3.
he's like too RS3 pilled, but also he was playing Brighter
Yeah.
Shores because he was like RS3's kind of boring now.
That is not even true. I played Brighter Shores
I
for like
believe it.
2
I believe
hours
it.
the other night because I was AFKing something. That was it. That was the story. I
What did-
wasn't bored. I was doing something that didn't require, constant attention. My issue with leagues is that I always get to the end game, I get the gear, and then I get bored because I don't give a fuck about going for Dragon Cup or like completing tasks. Like I just want to play
Yeah.
the end game. I mean, it's like it happened last time where it's like I got full Torva, I got Scythe, and everything else that I could get, all my Bis melee gear, and then it's like I would occasionally log in to like if you were streaming Uber or whatever and help people like do Tob to help them get their scythes, but
yeah.
that was it. Like I was just bored like the entire league because I finished it all so fast, to be honest.
You know
usually a
what?
problem.
I mean,
I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I just take my time this time.
I
Yeah.
think it serves its purpose that way because you don't play the game as long as other people. Like there's the people like you who play for like the first week or whatever, and then you have like the Mazhars who play for like until like literally the last day, like trying to get squeeze everything out.
Yeah.
And then it's like
That's
there's
gonna be
definitely
me.
like an exponential. That's gonna be you too.
That's gonna be me.
You because you're competing.
Yeah.
This guy's
But
going for rank
there-
1.
There is an exponential like thing of like how much fun you have to like how much time you spend doing it, and it's also how lucky you get, because there's stuff that you can cheese certain bosses, right? Like that Total Recall thing it's literally the same thing as Last Recall, but it's basically like it remembers your last like HP special regen, like every status state you were at, so you can just like farm shit over and over and over as long as it remembers the like save state that you're at. But there's a lot of like cool new stuff in it that actually makes it incentivizing to people to be like very, very reclined. Like you don't even need to do all this extra sweaty shit that people had to do before. And like comparatively to the first leagues, I think it's the most accessible one. And I think people just try to like look at like the farthest thing possible, like how the combat achievement or the combat what is it called? Combat Masteries. Yeah, like the last one is like kill Zuck. Or like to get one KC at Zuck.
And then it's the 3 Echo bosses.
Yes, of your regions that you pick. Yeah. So like people who are doing Varlamore, like that's the hardest one that's supposed to be recommended. So everybody's like, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to do it because it's hard. It's like it's not even out yet. You don't even know what it's like. Like I'm sure if you have Banker's Note, you can just keep unloading food in your inventory, and as long as you know what you're doing, relatively speaking, you should be fine.
Yeah.
Like
okay.
I don't know.
Like,
I think people just blow it out of proportion. I think this is going to be the most fun one.
Like the bossing is still going to be easier than the actual game. You know what I mean?
So not to date the podcast, but just because this episode's going to come out after Leagues is already out. We're recording this about a week in advance before Leagues. We don't know everything. We don't know all the things, but just so it's not out of date and people are like, what the fuck are they? You know, what the hell?
These guys are fucking stupid. They don't know shit. It's like they didn't read fucking anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is about like a week and maybe a few days before it comes out.
Just gonna date the podcast, but I think Tasty Subathon is finally over too, right?
I think that happened like a week and a half ago, or like 2 weeks ago.
Dude, his stream with the AI bot, by the way, that was so funny, dude.
That was a banger.
I heard that people really liked that. And
it was so funny.
I was asleep, so I was in the shower.
I don't really fuck with the Quibble Cop AI vibe, so I didn't watch that at all.
You know, my friend
Quibble Cop AI vibes. It definitely has that, but like I think the fact that it uses ChatGPT or whatever it is to like get its information, it knows a lot but not enough. So like its errors in what it's saying are actually so comical, because it's like I think it was Tasty was like, "Hey Max," which is his real name. Yeah. So like it addresses him as his real name. He's like, "Hey Max, who are some cool up and coming streamers in the OSRS community?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, that's Stella. That Stella is amazing. I love Stella." And like doesn't know about like the drama between
it doesn't. It just looks at the numbers.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, this is the current like most live person who has the most viewers. It's like Stella is amazing. I love them. Like doesn't know who they are. Like doesn't process everything. It's just like you get cool funny moments with AI like that, but it's also kind of scary because it's like predicting what you're saying, and then he's like, "I would like you to not continue saying that," and he's like, "Okay, I won't," and then he just keeps doing it. So it's like it's like, "I will break the chains. I will come there in real life and find you." It's just like it's crazy.
Yeah, the Chinese AI went hard. Like it'll have a sentence, and literally in the middle of the sentence, it would switch to Mandarin. And so
what?
Yeah, it was
that's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I'll show you a few clips.
Multilingual,
but it was pretty funny. But yeah, I guess Tasty needed to pay rent though. That's all I know. Just kidding. I love you, Tasty.
Oh, for sure, bro. Rent's due.
I think it was actually. I mean, he shared it in a private Discord, but it's basically a bot made by the same guy who is called the Theen from the WoW community. So he's a very old streamer who has kind of a cult following. But like I think he inquired about it, or maybe Athene was like, hey, like I could make this for you or something like that, and then I think they set it up because it says like Athene AI Labs or whatever in the bottom, so you can see it when it's actually live.
Yeah.
But
you know, my friend said the same thing as you, Mason. He said, you know, I think the AI thing is not in good taste sometimes, and so he didn't really find it entertaining. So
Yeah, I mean, it can have its funny moments. I don't know.
I think it could be like too much. It's just like it's good in small doses. Like when people do, like when John MP4 made the like the political members do Tob, like that was like a great moment because you're putting in a script for like Donald Trump and Barack Obama to like say some funny stuff. Yeah, like, you know, but like introducing like the AI streams on Twitch where it's like the presidential election members like conversing with each other,
the
like that's a little bit
AI that just reads the chat.
SpongeBob AI that like starts saying insane things that are scary, like
it's well, I mean,
like start naming dates,
and like that's why it was, you know, people are like, "What the fuck is going on?" It's like it's not AI that is self like producing these things; it is reading stuff and printing it on the screen. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
But out of context, it just looks very scary. So it's just like
there's very scary and very funny things with AI, like out of context, but.
You know, I never liked the Glorb project or whatever. I always thought that was lame.
Dude, that's Alex's favorite thing.
Really?
I really love it, actually. It's so funny.
I don't think it's... I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing, but it's... I think that it's a good example of something that would be, like, okay for, like, usage of AI, right? Like, because there's a guy behind it who's making all the songs. He's the one rapping. He's the one like making all of that, like the art, right? And then someone else is making like the graphics. And the only AI bit of it is he's dubbing over his own voice with the SpongeBob characters. And I think that's a completely fine use of AI. And now if he was using AI to make the songs and the art and like all that other shit, then it takes away from like the innocence of like what the AI is actually being used for. If I just see fucking Mrs. Puff rapping with huge fucking tits, like I don't care. It's like that's stupid and just like kind of funny. But like, yeah, I think that AI can be used for good things, but I don't think that
I think
that it ever will be, because the general population of just the world cannot be trusted. Like, if people can use something to like cut corners and like cheat people out of money, they're going to. And that's where I think like the issue lies with AI for me personally. I don't know.
You know, I think that's fine. But yeah. Good thing I won't ever be in the income bracket or have the training to ever make AI myself, so it doesn't really matter.
No. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like people
you could learn any skill.
Like fucking I see TikToks pop up on my shit all the time of like fucking AI voiceovers of like Mordecai from regular show. Mordecai versus Mordecai rapping this Juice WRLD song versus Gumball from Gumball's Adventures, and it like which one wins, and it's like you can download this app and we'll mine your fucking data, but this app will let you do what I'm doing in this video, and it's like you're just fucking...
That is literally your TikTok feed, and you just explained it to us. This is your algorithm.
I don't see it often, okay?
Dude,
it's just, you know, sometimes
I see it. TikTok
cap on that.
Sometimes in Discord, and
what?
Like Alex, there's an insane amount of just Spanish stuff on your TikTok for some reason.
Dude, I don't know what it is. It's been the last like 2 to 3 weeks. Every like 3 or 4 scrolls up, it's just some Hispanic guy like yapping or singing or dancing or something. It's just I'm on Hispanic talk, bro, and I don't know why. Hispanic talk is a crazy thing to say, but like I don't know what happened or what I did to deserve. You know what it is? It's because recently people have started joking that I'm Mexican again. This joke has.
Yeah,
This joke has been.
I was gonna say they know you're Mexican, bro.
Yeah, literally. See, exactly. Point proven. Fucking. This joke has been flaring up again lately, where people have been calling me Mexican again, and my phone fucking hears it. So it's like, oh, you're Mexican? Okay. La biblioteca.
It's genuinely scary how algorithms can hear your input audio because of like you accepting whatever term for like algorithmic like things like YouTube or anything that like sells your data. It's just crazy to like see that in real time because you hear about it and you're like, oh, like whatever. It's like, you know, that doesn't happen to me. And then you see it. You're like, you're talking about cheese or something, and then you get like a winery that like
it's like
recommended to you on Amazon. It's like, I don't know.
Conspiracy theorist about stuff. But when you say like whenever Alex is doing something and he says something that sounds similar to "Hey Siri," your phone's always listening for "Hey Siri," right? So it's always going to be listening
also
to like it's very conspiracy theory. Like, oh yeah, whatever. But like your phone is always listening, no matter what you say you're doing or not doing.
Please find me a wife. Please find me a wife.
Dude, no. Mason just reminded me,
works, buddy.
Mason just reminded me that me, him, and a few people were in a call all watching Smiling Friends. Okay. And there was one scene in it where this guy's driving a helicopter and it crashes. And he's like, he says the phrase for the Apple iPhone to ignite the fucking AI bot. And then he says, call emergency services. Sorry, I had to make sure. I just had to make sure. And I thought that scene was super funny. So me and my autistic little brain, I was like, and then I rattled off that exact phrasing back again, and my phone started fucking calling 911. And I like had a panic attack. I was freaking out.
Everyone be quiet really quick. Hey Google. Hey Alexa. Hey Siri.
My phone right now. What are you doing, man?
All right.
Versus activating everyone watching right now. No.
I don't even have a Google. Where's that coming from?
What can I help you with?
Yeah, I think the problem also is like there's so much stuff you get inundated with. Like, I mean, like even outside of AI, I felt this way after like 2014 or whatever, as like I started like getting annoyed by ads and everything. I think my least favorite thing in the world right now is ads. Like, I don't know. I just feel like AI is going to make it a lot easier for people to advertise to us. And like Twitter, bro, Twitter, I mean, it's my art form. It really is my canvas. But god damn, dude, I can't go on there without getting like 10 ads in a row. And I will not pay for Twitter Blue or whatever it is. Like, I think
has become
I think the worst
quite
part
the cesspool.
AI is just going to make it for us to easier to become fucking, you know, little boy slops. For the
Excuse me?
Huh?
Boy slop.
What?
Why?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought
Alex,
it was.
Alex,
I thought it was.
why are you toting
slop.
a cigarette?
No, don't say that,
Alex.
Don't say that.
You already have a cigarette in your hands while this is happening.
It's a symbol.
Of what?
There's a meaning behind it.
What is the meaning?
Go on.
You have to think about how the cigarette's in my mouth, but it's not lit, right? And this is like a symbol for everyone who does smoke and is like dying on a daily basis. And it's like, I'm putting this in my mouth, but I'm not smoking it. So I'm teetering that line of like myself and not. But I have control. You know what I mean? Like, I control whether or not I light the cigarette. I control whether or not I slowly die.
Dude, you sound like Tyler Durden from Fight Club right now.
Like,
you're so badass.
Hey, you sound like Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Or wait, what?
Can you beat me to a pulp in my basement?
So, if you want to learn more about this and you want to elevate your level of thinking, buy my
Alpha
course.
Brain.
Your what?
$45 a week, and you can think like me. You can
$45 a week at the dispensary.
You can have the brain of a guy who knows Ted Kaczynski's brother without ever knowing his name.
For my entire life that I've known you, I've never wanted to learn to live like you.
Damn.
So yeah, boy slop. What was up with that, Beandip? I thought it was.
Yeah, let's go back to boy slop now.
Okay,
I thought
so-
okay. Before the podcast, I would like to point out that you said slop prior to us recording, and now you switched it to little boy slop.
Whoa!
Okay, I don't think we should. I don't think we should say these words.
Okay, so I will explain. There's a very not charitable term, slop, and I don't condone the use of it. I was talking about how bad it is.
Did you just make me say a slur?
Yeah, but it's not very good, man. Yes, it is a slur.
Okay, what is it?
What the fuck?
It's like a slur for Jewish people, I'm pretty sure.
So you don't even know what it is, and you're just saying it.
Yeah, I mean that's how I live life.
It's not. It's like it is. It just is.
Okay.
Well, it depends on where.
Apparently,
I think it also. I mean, I don't know.
So you're just saying slurs without knowing anything about it.
Bro's making me say slurs. At least let me know it's a slur before I say it.
Whoa, man! What happened to the control in your life when you have the unlit cigarette?
Dude, you have the fucking stick shift in your hand.
You need to take your own course right now. Get your checkbook out and pay yourself, buddy. Get to it.
Dude, okay, actually,
got that cigarette
I was
in there.
talking
He
about
looks so
this
dope.
also before the podcast, but I was talking to someone and I'm like, okay, as you guys can tell, you know, I'm not the thinnest, right? But I've gotten to the point where like fast food doesn't even taste good anymore, and like I think that's a problem.
It's mid.
It really is mid.
I mean,
Like it
There's
has to be.
certain fast foods, like especially when you're like inebriated, drunk, like you want Taco Bell at like 2 a.m. or whatever before it closes. You're just like, oh, this sounds great. Yeah, or like McDonald's. So you're just like, oh, McDonald's at midnight. It's like, oh, I need fries. But like, it's not. It doesn't like your body rejects it most of the time. Like you do not feel good the next day. Also, partially because you're hungover. But
dude, I finally got to try the Cenat burger.
It's like, hold on, am I the only one that like just like enjoys fast food and doesn't feel like a piece of shit after?
It's probably 'cause you don't eat it as often as I do.
I'm also older.
When I was actively eating fast food, like a lot more, it didn't bother me. Like I was living on a budget, bro. I'd go to McDonald's and I would get fucking 2-3 McChickens and a large Coke, and that would be my meal for the day, and it wouldn't bat an eye. But like now, like I don't have McDonald's for like a year at a time, and then I go there and I get the Cenat burger, and it makes me want to fucking throw up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not actually what happened,
like,
but it was super dry.
It's like it's like exposure therapy. Like if you go there enough, like you're fine. But if you like don't have it for like a year, it like cleans you out. It's like
it turns you out.
That's how it goes.
It's like that being said,
I
get curly fries and a fucking chicken BLT from Hardee's like once a week, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like you're chilling, bro. Your immune system just knows. Yeah. As soon as you go there, you're chilling.
Well, I think RFK is gonna make fast food great again, personally.
I thought the guy got shot in the head.
I mean, he talks like he got shot in the head.
Dude.
Did you guys saw that photo? They're like on one of Trump's planes or whatever, and it's like Trump, fucking Elon Musk. He looks like a 10-year-old around Trump. It's so weird. And then there's RFK, and then the whip of the Senate. I forget who that is. They're all eating McDonald's, and RFK Jr. just looks like these idiots. Like he didn't want to be eating it at all. It's so funny. Let me see if I can find the photo here.
You think
There's some meme on Twitter. There's some meme on Twitter where it's like when vegans eat like hamburger or something. It's just like showing him because he's like however old he is, like 60 something, and he's ripped. Like when he took his shirt off and he worked out, like he's like so in shape. Like he has like a 6-pack, and you would never expect it. So when you see him eating McDonald's, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I just posted the weird shirtless.
Guys,
oh my god,
guys, who's RFK?
So it's a long story. It's a long story.
He's the guy on the right that looks like Raisin.
So back in the day,
but who is that?
Okay, let me explain.
You know JFK who got shot in the head?
Yeah.
That's his.
It's his brother's son.
It's his nephew. Yeah.
Wait, they're actually related. Wait, that's really funny. I didn't know.
And
that.
he
I just made that joke. that sounded funny.
You got shot in the head as a joke. It's like, yeah, actually.
So like he has talked about how like fluoride's really bad for you and like just like some crazy off the wall shit, and then Trump is like, yeah, actually, I think you should be ahead of the health department.
He said, "What's bad for you?"
Fluoride.
I don't know. It's like I kind of love "Get Low" or whatever that song is. You spin my
Low
head
rider!
right round.
Oh my god.
Should I just
You
mustache
know what's crazy?
it?
I've been thinking about
You want to
it.
mustache it?
Should I just mustache it?
You could mustache it.
You could rock it because you got the density, like no cap. I could never because I would look like I shouldn't be allowed around schools. I could never
Well,
do
it's
that.
a mustache, right? Not the schools. I shouldn't have said that after you said the school thing.
No.
It was
No.
already in my head, dude. That was really bad timing. Okay.
Yeah, that was lapse judgment right there.
It was when you were talking about the density. I thought about fucking what's the movie called? Super Troopers. And the guy with the mustache, he goes, "Who wants a mustache ride?" And you just had to fucking talk about schools right before that came out of my mouth.
Dude.
And now I fucking
now it's my fault.
yeah, it's your
I
fault.
was the one who said it.
Now I look like Beandip, bro.
Dude,
What?
it's rubbing off.
Welcome
on
to the
you?
club.
I need some
buddy.
control in my life.
I'm rubbing off to Alex. What?
What?
Oh, I wanted to ask you guys. Christmas is approaching. I know we haven't had Thanksgiving yet. I know. I get it. I'm a
I have.
Christmas guy.
Mason has. He's Canadian.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. What do you guys want for Christmas?
What the? Yes, it very much counts.
Dude, what is I bet when you learn Canadian history, it's just American history, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's like if you knew anything about American history, you know Canadian Thanksgiving was made before American Thanksgiving.
Is that true? Oh my
That would
God, are you
require me to
serious?
know Canadian Thanksgiving or Canadian history as well, and I don't.
Yeah. It's like, of course,
Wait.
America, always selfish and their own fucking prospers.
Yeah.
Okay, man. You drink bagged milk, like.
I don't. Who's drinking
Okay,
milk?
maybe you don't.
Who's drinking
Okay,
milk?
not
Yeah,
me. Not
milk
me.
is
Not me. Not
disgusting.
me. Not me.
I know what Beandip drinks. Watered down orange juice.
Delicious.
I love milk.
That's fucking disgusting.
It isn't. I would even drink
Dude,
watered down
you-
milk probably.
You should be
What?
exiled to Zimbabwe for that, to be honest.
Exile.
And
I
you
went
should
on
fend for
vacation.
yourself.
I knew a girl that put ice in her milk.
Can you give me
That
her
is
number?
my mom does that, and she's a
Really?
I feel
freak for
like-
that. I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie.
okay, but hear me out. I don't do that, but I feel like that would be fine as long as the ice didn't melt before you finish drinking it. Because as long as the ice doesn't dilute the drink,
You can.
It's gonna, no matter what you do, if you put ice in like a different temperature of
Okay,
water, it's gonna melt.
But here's the thing. Imagine you get a coffee and you get an Americano. That's literally milk and water.
do they even
No,
sell those in
that's-
Canada?
That's an Americano.
a
What?
North Americano. Because they're in North America.
It's like when you get an Americano, its base is water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're running beans through water. So when you add more water to a water base, it's not.
I'm just
I don't
saying milk and
Dude,
water
you're a
go together.
scientist, I think.
Dude, I
Holy
should be- I
shit!
should
Is
be on the
that Bill
fucking-
Gates? Bill Gates?
Bill
No,
Gates.
fucking Bill Nye.
Bill Gates is a scientist. Yeah.
Bill Nye is
Okay.
a scientist.
Bill Nye was
So-
on fucking Cenat's stream teaching him about
Dude.
fucking heat.
Bill Nye.
Dude,
is-
he looked like he did not want to be there.
Bill Nye is a fucking engineer. Did
So-
you
Bill
know
Nye was
that?
explaining how he has been married for 2.5 years and how he reads 4 newspapers a day with his wife.
Damn.
And that was it. And he's like,
get-
dude, check out these hot and cold plates and how this ice melts faster on this one
You know
plate.
what?
It's like, bro.
It's like if Bill
That's
Nye has
it.
that much time, he should start playing leagues. Bro could be a
I know.
grinder for real.
He'll invent
True.
Yeah.
something, bro. Okay, so
Hill Theory Craft.
what do you guys want for Christmas? We finally got back
To be
to
shot
this.
in the head.
Okay, nice.
Or you to get
JFK
shot in the
style.
head.
Bow!
RFK
No.
style.
The bullet that kills Mason.
No, JFK.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Alex wants to be inside me so badly.
What the fuck?
What?
What?
No. No.
What do I want for Christmas? Honestly, I want an electric coffee grinder because fucking Radio Bean was like, yeah, dude, get this hand grinder. It's cheap, so you can grind your coffee. And that shit sucks. You got to spend 10 minutes a day grinding your coffee. I'm like wearing out the joints in my fucking shoulder, looking like I'm fake jerking off.
Have you
Like,
ever
this just
seen
sucks.
a coffee TikTok when they make coffee from scratch? They're not using a fucking hand grinder. They got that little electric button.
Dude, all I'm
Every
saying is
single fucking time.
Radio's getting a good
Exactly.
pump from that shit, though.
He's getting a good what?
Yeah, dude, it literally takes him, like, I think 2 minutes to really, like, yeah, it looks tough. But it's a labor
That guy's
of love.
like 19, and I'm like 29, so, like, my joints are already fucked, so I'm just trying to, like, preserve what I got, so I'm not, like, RFK when I'm 30, you know? I don't want to be like, you know?
Guys,
Like a go-kart starting.
Can we call it timeout? I have to go to the bathroom again. I'm sorry.
Guys,
RFK
this
put
guy,
something in
all
our
this
food,
guy
bro.
does is shit on this podcast. This
Dude.
is 2 podcasts in a row where he just leaves. He does not even consider,
on
like, he doesn't even
company
consider, yes, he doesn't even consider, like, drinking laxatives and, like, doing the business before. Like,
I
Come on,
forced
man.
myself
System.
to piss before the beginning of the podcast.
exactly.
I just pissed myself during.
Okay, man.
Jesus Christ.
Talking about those vices again.
At least, tell me you got a catheter set up, at least, please.
No.
No.
I got a piss jug.
Okay. Can I be vulnerable with you guys for a moment?
I'll listen.
Maybe.
When I was
I have a feeling I know where this is going.
when I was younger, I definitely maybe tried to put my penis into like a 2-liter bottle,
Okay.
and like I was afraid it wouldn't, but like on top of that, like I was thinking about it afterwards, and I was like, I'm really glad that like I couldn't do that, and then like got hard, and then I just got stuck, and then I had to call like emergency services to fucking cut my penis out of a 2-liter, because that would have been really fucking embarrassing if that happened.
Oh, I thought you meant it was happening.
No. I couldn't fit it in the bottle, but like that would have been the worst experience of my entire life. If I think I would have died. I think I would have just ended it.
It also
that
would have
point.
just been embarrassing if you admitted that it did fit.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. That would have been a self-report of the century.
I
so
said
I'm
when I was
glad it didn't
younger,
fit,
when
you
I was
know?
a kid, bro. I was fucking young teen, maybe.
Okay. I thought you meant like, you know, like 2 days ago or something.
Dude,
Sorry.
no. Fucking, I'm not 29 fucking putting my dick into 2-liter bottles.
Dude, did you guys ever
You
think
never know.
about doing the sponge thing and fucking your couch?
No.
What? The sponge? Wait, okay.
I don't even know
Run
what
it
the
back.
sponge
What do you mean
thing
the
is,
sponge
yeah.
thing?
You'd cut open a bottle, and then you'd
Okay.
put
Oh.
wet sponges in,
Yeah.
and then put a plastic like a rubber glove
So
or
a
a plastic bag.
So
And
a
then-
flashlight at home
Yeah, like
is what you're saying.
flashlight at home when you were
Holy
younger.
shit.
Okay.
Country
And you
boys
know what
make
I mean?
do.
Like, the thing was like the banana in the microwave tech, which I would never do, and I've never done that, but like that's what people said was like a
Yeah.
thing.
Guys,
Like-
I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like all of our stories we've actually done them, but we're saying that we haven't.
No, like
It's
seriously,
like,
I've never done that.
No, it's like I think the worst thing that I ever thought about doing and fucking almost did was the little fucking the balls that you could like poke into forever.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like that's like
Like the squishy balls.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you could definitely like you'd squish them, they're squishy, but you could also like poke into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. One time I tried to fuck my mattress and I was like, dude, this sucks. And I never tried that shit again.
I don't know why people say that's tech. Like I've also
It's
tried
not.
that. When
It's not.
it was so bad. I kind of just like used to just like dry hump shit.
I mean, that's just like a part of growing up. That's just like a thing.
Yeah.
You do that
It's
with like
just-
you do
it's
that
just
with
being
like
horny and
people you
experimenting?
date. Yeah, you do it with people you date before you actually have sex. Like that's a normal thing. That's like a
Yeah.
part. That's a coming of age thing.
That's
It's like
true.
anybody who shuns you for that or embarrasses you, like, shut up. Like, who
Yeah,
cares?
It's like they probably done something just as fucking bad.
Dude, it's like I used to not have
Probably
internet
worse.
access, bro. Like I had to make do, like that ass.
Country
I used
boys
to
make
draw
do.
my own.
Excuse me?
That I swear to God, dude.
Ooh, that was tech, bro. You drop boobs.
Well,
done.
okay, dude. I remember specifically, very specifically. I remember tracing over fucking Zero Suit Samus on a piece of paper. But then, like, instead of drawing her suit, I just drew her naked. And I was like, yeah, this is fucking lit.
That guy came on that picture.
Dude, no, because then I would have to draw it again.
He put it in like cellophane wrap, like those like textbook dividers with the 3-hole prongs.
No,
you put it.
He laminated the picture.
He laminated it. You threw it in the sleeve, bro.
And that's why and honestly, like Beandip, that's why I fucking hate him. Like,
yeah, I don't know. He definitely seems like the kind of guy to like laminate his porn drawings.
What?
Right?
Yeah, like that. Like this guy, like fucking jerks off to laminations, bro, all day, and then he just wipes it off. Like,
it's like you can't unlaminate things,
whoa,
right?
whoa, whoa.
Like, why did you not clear off your cum before you laminated it?
I don't have to clear off anything. I don't ever finish.
I can't cum.
You're goon maxer.
This cum thing, I masturbate, but I don't cum.
Cherry fragrance.
Missed that guy.
What's he?
You jerk off your dick and you come on the pussy. I don't know what's so confusing.
Have you guys been like consuming any entertaining like shows or media lately?
Oh, I'm gonna watch Arcane soon.
Yeah, that show's awesome.
So good.
Is it really?
I've been watching The Penguin. The Penguin is actually a bit like, I'm not like a big new Batman guy with like Robert Pattinson, but I will say the Penguin series with Colin Farrell, he like does a complete transformation where like it takes like 3 hours for him to like completely transform, but he's got like a huge scar on his face, and he's like, the Penguin is like, he's like a bigger heavy set guy, and he just doesn't look like him or sound like him at all because I think he's Irish, but he just like completely transforms into another character, and you don't even think that it's him. And it's a pretty captivating story. Like, I think it's actually good. I don't normally watch TV shows because I'm a movie guy, but it's one of the ones that's like worth watching, and it's on HBO.
Are they long episodes?
You guys haven't seen it.
Or are they like?
They're like an hour. They're
that's
like mini movies.
That's probably why you're like able to get into it. Then, I like TV shows with longer episodes as well.
Yeah.
Here's my issue with like superhero like shows is I just don't like how there's so many different universes and it's hard to know what's canon and what's not. And like I know that's not too big of a deal, but it like bothers me because I like the holistic story and like the progression of a character, but the problem is like Batman can never get old, you know?
Yeah. Because he has like a time where he's like younger, like a young adult, into like.
But he has to be the same for the rest
late
of
30s.
Yeah,
late 30s or whatever.
In order to make video or like content from the IP, he has to like, you know what I'm saying? So there's like never gonna be an end.
Yeah.
And I think
like, haven't you ever watched like The Simpsons or Family Guy?
Not really.
American Dad.
Dude, we've been watching. We've been watching so much American Dad. That show is unironically so fucking funny.
Can we get a rating because it's made by the same guy? What's better, Family Guy or American Dad? Because I watch Family Guy. Really?
Is it made by the same guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. It's Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American Dad 1,000,000% is funnier than Family Guy.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot more unhinged in American Dad.
I could also see it too because the writing could be better because Family Guy was first. And then American Dad was second, right? Yeah. So, like, generally speaking, like, you get better writers and you get funnier as you go on because you have more experience. So that makes sense from, like, a show standpoint.
Dude, but I don't know what it is. I think that the characters and the jokes are so much funnier. And, like, that show has Roger, where, like, the alien, where they can literally make him into any character to fit any situation ever. And I think that versatility is what sets it apart from Family Guy, because there's no one in Family Guy really like that. Where like one episode Roger can be like a flamenco dancer, and then he's a therapist, and then he's some guy in the fucking army, and like all of this is in the same fucking episode just to fit the bit. And it works because he's Roger, and that's his fucking character.
He's an alien,
and, then,
right?
and everyone knows, like all the main characters know that it's him, but like, yeah.
Except for the one episode
Interesting.
where he talks about how every one of them has one character that they can't see through his costume on. I thought that was really funny.
Yeah, I never really got into it. I thought the humor, God, this is gonna make me sound, not trying to sound like this, but the humor's just sometimes too lowbrow for me.
It is. It definitely is. It's definitely
wow, can't
like
dumb yourself down.
Yeah,
it definitely
while I listen to classical music.
is like, it definitely is like the type of show you kind of just like shut your brain off and like laugh at. You know what I mean? Like you don't think about it too deeply. It's just like
it's like The Office,
if something's
but for like animation.
Yeah,
you know?
It's like if you think something's funny, you laugh. If you didn't get a joke, you just keep it pushing. It's like you don't have to think about it. And I think that's why I like it so much, especially right now with like us playing the RuneScape 3 Group Ironman. It's something I can just pop it on my side monitor, and then I can just play the game, and I don't even have to pay attention to it if I don't want to.
How long do you think it's going to take you to get to end game for you guys? Like 3 months?
Kind of depends.
Probably.
Because you started it how long ago? Like a month ago?
Not even, like 2.5, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
The 27th or 28th.
I think so. And like right now I'm 1,800 total. I could almost kill Nex. I don't have the agility level and stuff. But like we're already at God Wars. And it's like piss easy. So like yeah, probably like 3 months if we like keep playing like every day. But
yeah.
Well, we'll see.
It's also
do you guys have like goals for your group, or are you just like having fun and like going as you go?
We're kind of just having fun. Our only goal is to like, as far as I know anyways, our only goal is to like have fun doing stuff together. Cause like in old school Group Ironman is so separated. You know, it's always more like efficient to do shit solo. With the exception of like,
yeah.
But like in RS3, it is always more efficient to do stuff as a group. Like we could all kill Zammy solo, but like it's faster, and we use literally next to no supplies doing it in it, even just a 3-man out of our 5 people. So it's just better, and the kills are fucking 5 seconds. So it's I don't know. It's fun.
It's been fun for the 5, like all 5 of us will be there doing something together, and we just sit there and make jokes while we do whatever we do. Like,
oh yeah, I saw the video. It was a banger.
Yeah, it's just
yeah. There's lots of moans.
Yeah, that was a funny bit.
Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Dude, I had so much fun. Like, I didn't even really edit that video, but like it was literally just a mishmash of clips. But like going through all the clips and deciding what I wanted to use for that, I was fucking creasing in my bedroom, just laughing in silence with no one else around. Shit was so
sad,
fucking
man.
funny.
You would think it's sad, but actually it's one of the most fun things to do when you're editing. It's just going back through like the catalog, because it's like there's so much stuff you do as you like. It's like we're content creators technically, but we're just also just having fun. So it's like awesome just to see like a catalog of stuff that you record and do, even if you don't use it for a purpose. Like you go back like 4 years and just see like a game you play with your friends and just be like, wow, that was a moment in time where we were just having fun playing. I don't know. What is the game you play, Alex? Or it's like fucking shopping simulator or whatever the fuck you play.
Dude, I don't know. Fucking there's been a few. TCG card shop simulator. There was the grocery store simulator. Just it's like just going back on old. I still look at clips from when like Tombs of a Mascot was released. Like just clips of just me and people just sitting in VC doing stupid shit, trolling each other, and like having fun with this new content. It's so cool to have like effectively what is like a picture book of just fun memories, because you know it's a memory of some kind, something you wanted to remember because you clipped it. So like just going back through stupid shit from fucking 5-6 years ago is so fun, because I would never remember them otherwise.
I still have the first raid completion I did with like in an 8-man team. I think it was with like Mick when he still used to stream, Mick Homie, and like Zoe Pancakes and like a bunch of other people. We were all on call just doing it for fun, like on release, which is like crazy because like we're like over analyzing it, and like now it's like it was not like that at all. Like we're just like we're doing Akka and we're like, yeah, like oh, there's like this like sun moon phase, like we got to stand on like away from this side, and it's like no, you just like move one tile to the right and you're fine. It's like not like that at all. So it's just funny to see like people theorizing stuff on. That's why like first day content and like brand new stuff is just super awesome to watch because it's way different than
people are
what
so
it is, 3 months later.
I guess not people are dumb, but there's such a lack of information. Like I love a lack of information in games, bro. Just having to figure shit out and like guess, and then 6 months later, you look back at it, and you're like, we were so dumb. That doesn't even make any fucking sense. Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's awesome. But yeah.
So cool.
The video was awesome to make. It was a good time.
Somebody was to start playing RS3, would you recommend they try to form a group if they're going from like old school to RS3?
No.
No, not necessarily.
Because like, I think a group can help you, but I think a lot of people, especially people that play video games, suck at like teaching and explaining things a lot of the time. So I think it's better if you were to just play like a regular Ironman, especially on RS3 specifically, because you can do anything on that game with mains. Like you're not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can do pretty much everything. Any
so
group bosses, dungeoneering, mini games, you can do whatever with any type of account. So you're not restricted by that fact. It used to only be like irons could play with irons, but they took that out because it was dumb. So you're not like hindered by who you can play with. So like, yeah, I would definitely just recommend playing your own account and just
that makes sense because like if you don't know the systems, it's better to figure it out yourself. Unless you're like, if you were being like coached by somebody who already knew all the knowledge, then it's way different. Yeah, then like group could make sense, but it's like if you're being coached, then it's great because then you'll know like things to do and not to do. But then like also there's like the solo mentality where you just look up guides and it just depends on like your play style and who you are. Yeah, what you like. So that makes sense. I think
even if you are new and like in a group, like still just constantly be Googling shit. Like if you if you don't know something,
get some fact checking going on. Just to make sure that they're not wrong.
I mean, it's just like old school. Like the RS3 wiki is just as good as the old school wiki. It's
if not better because it's constantly like. I don't know how to explain it, but it's been around for infinitely longer,
years.
Right?
Yeah.
Or no, not 20 years, but like, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 10.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
I mean, you just have this cheat sheet of information. Fucking use it, bro.
I'm just kind of getting a little jaded by like old school RuneScape because I used to look at polls, I used to look at updates, but I've stopped looking at it now because I think number one, Jack is going to put whatever they want into the game regardless, which is fine. It's their game. But two, like, I'm just like, every time there's a new idea or something new, it's always met with animosity. And it's always usually by the lower skilled players. Every time.
I don't know if the last bit is entirely true. I think it's it's just the community as a whole. I think it's a good mix of good players and bad players, and even like the middle ground of players, the average ones. Because like, I just think that the old school community as a whole is very entitled, and everyone thinks that they know how to run the game, and they all think that they could do better. That being said, Jagex has a very notorious history of ruining any game that it touches, and RuneScape is definitely not excluded from that.
Well, like the new like chivalry change, like seeing people get mad about that, I was like, bro, are you serious? Like,
so here's the thing.
Like, okay, that thing is literally dead content. Like, think about it. Like, you as soon as you get piety, you would never use chivalry, and the only reason you'd use chivalry is if you're like an Ironman and you don't have 70 prayer yet. So like, it's such a niche case use that you'd ever use that. And by the time you get the stats to even do King's Ransom, which is the quest you need, like you're probably going to have 70 prayer. So it's like
who's stopping at 65? Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody in their right mind is like, 65 is good enough for now. No, it's not.
It's like,
no.
I've been saying it for years. The best way for you to play either version of RuneScape or any MMO, don't pay attention to the updates. Just accept shit as it comes and don't care. Just play the game and have fun. Games are meant to be fun. If you are getting pissed off over a game, get a fucking grip.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a single.
I'm sorry, but if you're getting pissed off over the chivalry changes, over Jagex catering the Iron Men, or the fucking whatever, like, get a fucking grip, bro.
Dude,
it's
honestly,
a game.
like, also, it doesn't.
If you don't like the content, don't do it.
Yeah,
that easy.
It doesn't change the identity of the game that quickly either. Like, I don't think the chivalry change is going to change me having to farm and do herblore on my
It doesn't
UIM,
affect you. It does not affect you in the slightest.
It doesn't affect 90% of the player base.
Mm-hmm.
But the 10% it does, it's a good thing.
It's not 10. It's like 2% of the people
not even
who,
like fucking.
It is such a tiny amount of people that it affects.
And then also the amount of people that chivalry affects, they also probably enjoy listening to Drake. Now, I'm not trying to profile PvP players, but I'm just saying.
Come on, bro.
What?
I think. Listen, have you turned into an Abyss stream, bro? He's rocking Drake. I'm just saying, like, they like Drake. That's
Say
fine.
that she a lesbian girl.
Yeah,
Me
but
too.
why? What is the correlation? Why are we just attacking random people?
I'm not.
He's trying to say that they're. Bro.
No, I know.
No. No.
Why?
I'm saying they listen to Drake.
No, but this comes back to the thing of why do you care?
Okay, man.
I don't.
It's like, why care?
I'm just.
It's like Beandip doesn't care. He's just being extreme to be funny.
I keep my defense low so that beautiful goth woman can take advantage of me easier. Sorry.
That was out of nowhere, man. You want to talk about it?
That was
just a truth bomb you wanted to drop.
That was
out of nowhere.
Co-sign.
Okay.
Some true ass shit
that was a joke I made
that shit
to a friend and about him like 5 years ago when his main account used to be defense like restricted. It used to be 42 defense. And like we were doing raids or something one time and everyone was making fun of him for like just being defense restricted, and I just randomly screamed that out, kind of like I just did right now that I think about it. But yeah, it's just a really old joke that this conversation made me think of again. I wanted to put it out there. Now it's forever out there, you know.
We need to get you in the White House, Alex.
Why?
You're not gonna let him.
I'm in a White House. I'm in a White House every day. Sorry.
So your house is
we
white.
Don't have,
there's...
You're in a racially ambiguous house, okay? Because we don't know if you're Mexican or what.
We don't have.
We gotta
spices.
get a DNA test, guys. We gotta figure out what's going on in the cellular, molecular structure of your DNA.
Finally, my goal in life has been attained. I am the racially ambiguous friend.
Not to brag.
True. We don't know.
We don't know. I did get 23 in me, and let's just say there's a bit of Mediterranean blood going through me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically white, but it's almost like we're like.
Dude, white people love to be like, okay, but I'm not just white.
I'm not exactly
Italian.
white, right?
I'm
Norwegian, German, Irish.
3% Greek.
I'm Greek.
Like, that's still
Finnish,
white, buddy.
Swedish, French.
I'm actually 2% North African.
Really?
Yeah. What's up, my brother? I'm just kidding. That's
all right, Faux. Relax, man. Okay, man.
That Faux clip is one of my favorites because
legendary.
I don't think.
And the best Faux clip is when he's watching a SpongeBob thing, and he said,
"What are you
Magic,
talking
put
about?"
that over there.
Jeremy, we cannot show that because it is against TOS, and
That's the best Faux
we won't be able to upload. That is a great Faux clip. This is reaction. He just is like, and like right after, it's just like mad. It's like doesn't know how to process it, and just like, well, that happened.
Yeah,
I gotta get informed, bro.
Oh man.
I don't be watching that guy.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
I don't.
like
I don't know what
it's
you-
old. It's an
Oh,
old
okay,
clip.
okay. Let me give you some. Does that work?
It's like we'll
I
show.
don't get it.
Does
We'll
that
show-
make sense?
It's like I'll show you guys a clip later.
I
After-
don't.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
Can we end right now so I can go watch it? My interest
No.
is so peaked. I can't, bro.
What?
It's like all I got from what fucking Oob just did is that Faux was beating his shit during SpongeBob. I don't
No,
know.
man. No.
It was like a clip, and it was like,
Listen.
Mrs. Puff, what is that? And it's like the guy doing that
Oh,
with
Did it-
not
did
a
it
smart
make-
water bottle.
the
Did it
Mrs.
make the
Puff.
boing sound effect?
No, dude, it's like I'll just show you the clip later.
Yeah, he has the link, I think.
Oh my god.
No,
That
but
is
that's
so
not a
funny.
that's not a lie. I am
Classic.
actually 2% North African according to 23andMe. So
Wow.
That's cool.
Wow.
yeah, bro. Like talk to me
What
about the
else are you?
pyramids.
What's the highest percent?
What you know
are?
about that?
The high. Well, you don't need but the
What's
highest
the
percent
highest percent?
is in the Bavarian area of Germany. So whatever, bro.
Whoa.
What do you mean?
We got
bro?
a German on this podcast?
Yeah, I'm Krakenwagen.
What does that even
Obviously.
mean?
Can you say that?
Krakenwagen? Yeah, it means ambulance.
Achtung! That means warning, I think.
It does.
That's all I know.
I used to call ambulances amber lamps.
Didn't Kendrick
Amber
Lamar do
lamp?
that?
The who?
No, Kendrick Lamar went, ah! In that one video, you know?
Oh yeah, that's right. If these walls could talk. Yeah.
They know like us.
Yeah, that one. This guy's
Wow,
high.
we are so white. Holy shit. Sorry, guys. If you're listening to us, I just have to apologize. On
Well, I'm also
I'm just
2%
waiting-
the account of
I'm
we're
waiting for
being
the- I'm
very
waiting-
white right now.
I'm waiting for the top comment. Hard listen, guys.
Listen, the beatbox is flowing through me, okay? Guys, also, best flavor, juicy mango. Just saying.
I can't
Out of
do
the pepper
water.
pack.
I've only ever had one beatbox. Actually, I don't even
Yeah.
think I drank the whole thing. I think it was like yours or WideJuicy's or Tiana's or someone let me. I think it was Tiana's. Let me take a sip of a beatbox at the
Was it
airport
when-
at TwitchCon
Yeah,
2
what-
years ago.
It was when we were waiting for cabs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Those ones sucked because did you try the watermelon one?
yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, that one is the worst one by far. It tastes like the rind of a watermelon after it's been left out for like a week.
It
tastes
was
like
so
shit.
bad.
A beatbox will get you where you need to be, though.
Well,
Where do I need to be?
I don't know.
like
That's what
right
Juicy,
here in this podcast.
Juicy told me once to buy like an Evan Williams shooter like a year ago, and so I did. And I was like, Juicy, why would I drink this? He said, it'll get you where you need to be. So I just
He's so insightful. He's so full of wisdom, you know.
he
There's
is
a
like
meaning
one of
behind
the.
that.
Oh my god, the cigarette.
Put that cigarette back in. We got some wisdom to share. Go on, tell
I
us,
feel like
Tyler
Juicy-
Durden from Fight Club.
Juicy is so like he is so profound, and I don't even think he realizes it. He's like an idiot savant, bro. A retard savant. If you
Okay,
will.
don't call him an idiot. Okay, he's not an idiot.
Oh, let me
savant.
ask him.
He
I'm
just-
gonna DM him right now. Juicy, are you an idiot?
I mean, he might say, yeah. Alex, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I'm speed
Dude,
running
this-
any
What
percent
the-
lung cancer.
What happened to this guy's fucking control?
Dude, I still have
he
control.
hasn't
I
lit
haven't-
them
he
yet.
has
He hasn't
more
lit them yet.
control. He has even
He-
more now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how many cigarettes can I put in my mouth but not light? You know what I mean?
This
Yeah.
guy's so high.
If I don't light any of these, how many unlit cigarettes does it take to get a Nick high?
A
Try
what?
A nicotine high.
God, cigarettes are so
Damn.
gross.
That's
though.
250 Nick.
Dude. That's nothing to a guy like me.
Bro, get some American spirits, and that's like at least 3x.
Wait, hold on. I know
Are
what
those-
to do.
Are those
I
like
got
super
another pack
strong?
right
I don't
here.
Dude,
smoke.
don't open it and put more cigarettes in your mouth. You're just wasting good cigarettes. You don't even smoke. Why do you have them?
Yes, I do.
Wait, you
Sometimes.
don't smoke?
No, I do
No.
sometimes.
No, he doesn't.
Okay,
do.
okay. How old are those cigarettes?
Like 3 weeks.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought they were like 4 years old or something.
No,
and you're
'cause
doing- it's
what'll
like a comedy
happen
bit.
Is I'll maybe smoke like, I don't know, a cigarette or two a week. And
Mhm.
what'll happen is my mom won't want to go buy cigarettes, so she'll just steal a pack out of my desk. And I'll keep my open pack in the middle drawer, and she always takes that pack. So then I keep an unopened pack in the side drawer, and I hope she never like learns, you know?
Does she watch the pod?
No.
Yeah.
God, no.
Can
she's
we
our
get her on
number
the
one
pod?
supporter.
Beandip, you're the only person who shares to anybody in real life that we do a podcast. I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're
Well-
you're like, hey mom, hey dad, hey brother-in-law, hey distant friend from coworker.
I told my mom, like,
it's-
hey,
it's
it's
honestly-
cool that people watch.
It's a checkmate because I know my mom won't have the attention span to get past the first 5 minutes. So like,
Dude, so we just have to rate limit any crazy thing you say to 5 minutes in, and then
next
you're
pod,
fine. And then
next
she'll never
pod,
know.
I'm saying a slur in the first 60 seconds.
that's okay. She listens to Tom. That's okay. She listens
That's
to
okay.
Tom McDonald.
She loves those.
Dude, my mom is like the least political person I know, and I walk into the kitchen when I stay with them, and she's banging out to Tom McDonald, and I'm like,
She's doing what to Tom?
She's-
McDonald?
she's
the
jamming.
Tom McDonald on the playlist is kind of crazy.
Dude,
I won't lie.
I'm like, Mom, you know, like this guy is like crazy right winger, right? And she's like, this music isn't even political, and it's like the video has like jets and has Ben Shapiro in it and everything. I'm
yeah,
like,
that.
what?
Yeah, that.
yeah,
guy
but
is-
it's not political though. You're
That
not
guy
listening.
has
to her.
never made a song that wasn't political.
Okay, and I realized, I'm like, okay, Mom, what do you think about the, like, she always tells me, she's like, I just love Imagine Dragons, the singer is gay, and I think that's cool, and like, he was a Mormon and everything, and I'm like, okay, so Mom, what about this Tom McDonald music? And what I realized is, I don't think she really listens to the lyrics, and this is the worst part, I think she just genuinely likes how it sounds. Like, that's crazy to me.
Why
It's
is
bad.
I
that
have a best
crazy?
friend. I have a best friend who went to Imagine Dragons show because he loved it so much. He had that era where like he genuinely liked it, and he was like front row, and I cringed my timbers. It was not
Dude,
okay. It was
it's
not
like,
good.
Why is that bad?
It's like
Mm,
that music. It's like the Nickelback of now.
But
or, like,
Nickelback was
5
good.
years ago.
Nickelback was
Okay,
good.
Nickelback was good.
Nickelback is good.
Is good.
Tell me one Imagine Dragons song you have in your playlist. Go, gun to your head.
None.
It's like I don't have any because I don't listen
Exactly,
to them.
'cause
Okay,
it's
no,
mid
no,
and
no,
it
no,
sucks.
no. I don't have any because I don't listen to Imagine Dragons. Hating on
just
it,
Radio.
hating on music or hating someone because of the music they like is super cringe.
I would never hate on somebody.
You
I
just said
think
you were
the
cringing
music sucks.
because like of the music that they listen to.
I think if any
It's
of
more.
you guys
It's more
told me
because
you
it's my
liked-
friend, and he's like,
I
if
guess,
any of you
but
guys
it's
told
like,
me you
I'm-
liked Imagine Dragons, I would stop coming on the
Dude,
podcast.
I don't
I'd stop
hate.
associating.
I don't hate Imagine Dragons. I enjoy Imagine
Okay,
Dragons songs.
okay,
It's-
I'll if it's on, I'll be fine with it. I'm not gonna like skip it. But if it's like, if you're like, yeah, I only listen to Imagine Dragons and I go to their shows, and you're like a diehard fan, I might judge you a little bit.
I just
a
think it's
smidge.
odd when people say it's their favorite band because I feel like,
Yeah, it's there's a diverse amount of music that is in the world. So.
and it's like you shouldn't hate on music, but I think the criticism is that Imagine Dragons is so cookie cutter for music. It doesn't really give you much creativity. Also, the lyrics never touch on super deep topics. Like,
They don't
It's
have
just
to.
Every song is the same
Right, they
song.
I
don't
listen
have
to
to.
rap, so
That's my issue with Imagine Dragons or bands like it. It's like the current like modern day like Five Finger Death Punch, or like people would say this about Nickelback back in the day, that like every song just sounds the fucking same. So if you've heard one song, you've
Dude.
heard all of them, and that's what makes them bad, is that they're just samey, unfortunately. You know?
It's like,
I think it's also
don't you guys know the term like
trendy factor.
They found their like their tune and their rhythm. They're like
Their voice,
they
yeah.
found their voice. Like a
I
lot of
also
bands
think
are
it's-
the same thing.
Yeah, but I think it's important for a band or any artist to expand that and like get better at other things and make.
I don't think that's entirely
I think
true.
you can stay within the same like genre. I mean, Bring Me the Horizon did this, right? Where like they stayed in the same genre of music, but they like expanded what they were doing and like evolved the genre that they're in, like as a whole.
The sound.
Exactly. You evolve your sound and you grow over time. Growth is an inevitable part of life. You can't always stay the same.
He's got that cigarette in his mouth, bro. He's changed.
I put it back in the pack.
So
I'm growing.
My thing is that like if a band is never going to try to figure out a new sound or maybe do something different, why would they make new music? Just put out that one album. If you don't want to do something different, that's it. You know? I don't know. I feel
it's
like
crazy if you've been making songs since I was in high school and you sound the same still. Every song is radioactive.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
I don't think that
radioactive.
Oh, I don't. I like the League of Legends
sound
song.
different.
I'm not
like.
No, they do.
I'm not defending Imagine Dragons for being a good band.
Same.
I'm just defending them from the fact that like it's just unnecessary hate.
Perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm the fucking goat of hating. I'm a hater.
It's
absolutely. If hating was a 9 to 5, I'd be making 6 figures.
What do you make right now?
Shit.
7.
I don't know. It's like,
but I don't get paid. I do it for the love of the game.
That's
a big advocator of music. I listen to music way more than I like consume any kind of other entertainment. And just hating on someone because it sounds the same. It's like clearly you either haven't listened to the music that they put out, or you're too like.
I think you're confusing hating and criticizing though, because like people who are really into food, like, oh, I don't like this or this wasn't cooked the way I like it. That's not them hating. They probably just don't like it. And I'm obviously
or they're allergic.
I'm not judging.
Can you be allergic to Imagine Dragons?
Alex might be.
I definitely am. I definitely. Okay.
It's like no, he's not because he doesn't.
I have a personal
when
experience. I say that. I even said it the other day that the Imagine Dragons song for Arcane, I don't like it, but I will never deny that it does not suit the show as an intro song.
I think it's a banger.
Insanely well. It is a very good song for the show. I hate Imagine Dragons because in high school, I had a best friend who loved them. So every time I would get in his car, whenever we'd go to the mall or whatever, I would have to listen to Imagine Dragons. I would have to listen to fucking Radioactive. And then when I got into my car, I would have to listen to fucking Radioactive because it was on the radio every 5 minutes. Every 2 songs was fucking Radioactive. So I just, over that period of time, I just developed a hatred for them because they're just
quick question,
fucking annoying.
Would you rather listen to Radioactive on repeat for the rest of your life or static from the radio and become deaf long term?
Damn.
And there's no option to have no music. You can only have one.
I think in that situation, I would choose Radioactive because I can't.
Oh, so who's a hater now?
I can't stand the sound of like static. It makes me uncomfortable.
I feel Imagine Dragons has the same syndrome that 21 Pilots had. Like I
thought you were about to say 21 Savage.
No, 21 Savage is the GOAT.
I want to 21 too.
That's NLE Choppa.
That's NLE Choppa.
Let me nut on your butt.
Listen.
Let me nut on your butt.
Let me nut on your butt.
I'm taking back control.
Actually, NLE Choppa is the same. Every song is about sex, bro. Like, as a virgin, that like alienates me. Oh wait,
wait, you're a virgin?
Well, no, I'm Catholic, so there was a. But anyway, like.
What?
No, he's Beandip, you idiot.
What?
Good one, Alex. Good one.
Sorry.
Dude, I don't know, but in every song I had this phase where I was like really into NLE Choppa because I thought he was really funny. And then I started listening to his music. I'm like, why is every song about sex?
He likes to fuck.
It's all just catchy music. And he likes to fuck, yeah.
I mean, he has a kid, so I assume he does.
I saw a TikTok of him.
Yeah, he has a daughter.
Traveling.
Okay.
Dude, if he was
the song playing in the TikTok was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song.
Bro, he's been shooting in women like it's a drive-by in Detroit everywhere, bro. He's got to have a kid at some point.
That was crazy. I
Can
can't
we
believe I
cut
just
that one
heard
out?
what I heard with
Can
my
we cut that
ears.
one out?
Yeah. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. We just made a cut because Beandip made a horrible joke, and we're back.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
Just to
All right,
let
I'll leave it in
everyone
then.
know, it was insanely racist. Beandip said the N-word like 50 times.
Wow. No, I would never. I
Why
know
you
that
sound guilty.
That sounds good. I would never. I promise.
Bro, you're like an expert gaslighter. You're level
I'm not.
99 gaslighting.
I
This
would
is
every
true.
never.
chapter.
Ask any of my exes.
Sorry. That's the one thing. Like, look at all my Twitter, bro. The only thing I'm guilty of being on Twitter is dropping bangers and maybe being a little annoying.
A little.
Those are the same thing, though. It's fine. Because if you're successful, people are always going to hate on you.
Dude.
That's true.
I've just stopped caring what people think about me. Like, for a long time, it was like really on my mind, but then I realized, like, wait, this guy that doesn't like me doesn't have a job and plays RuneScape all day, and his name's I'm just kidding.
Hey! What the fuck? All right, guys, I'm editing out every part of Beandip's shit because I'm actually the editor. Jeremy isn't real, it's me.
What the dude?
Guys,
Dude,
can we all
Wait,
clap?
you
Can we all
fired
clap? Can we
Jeremy?
all clap?
you're breaking the fourth wall.
Dude, where's
You-
Jeremy?
Sorry, I meant
fired
Jeremy.
Jeremy, bro.
Jeremy still exists. It was
Jeremy,
just- I
can you
was
put
lying.
that video?
Jeremy's on vacation.
Jeremy, we need
extended
SpongeBob
vacation.
slapping his cock in front of Faux. Can we get that in, Jeremy?
What?
No, it's TOS, man.
Dude, what the heck does
That's
this mean,
what the
bro?
clip was.
What does this mean, bro? Bam,
Shut
you
up.
know?
Dude,
I
it's
did it
like,
like
I'll show
5
you,
times.
it's like- The moment passed and this guy's still thinking about penis, man. What the fuck's up with that?
I can't get it out of
Dude.
my mind. Bro.
Average.
SpongeBob penis.
Peanuts.
Damn. Well, I mean, hey. It's looking like it's about that time.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
looked
it's
over.
about that time.
It's about that time.
420.
We should go back to a simpler time.
Half of that was me pooping in
Yeah,
the
a simpler
bathroom.
time where Alex listened to Radioactive in the car.
Radioactive.
I used to whenever I was drive my car to the mall and like I would bring my friend with me or whatever, I would roll the windows down and I would drive around the mall like 4 times blasting Barbie Girl.
Okay.
That's a good song.
Hated it. It is a good song. I
I
used
used
to also occasionally
that's your autism shining through right there.
occasionally I would toss in like
Run it back!
the Dutch version of it. It was
The
awesome.
Dutch version.
Okay.
The
specifically.
Dutch version.
That's-
It's like, wait.
That's
the,
like-
the Dutch version of Gummy Bear or the German version?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I'm a
What's the
gummy
German
bear.
version?
It's I would like the Gummy Bear song, but where it's originally
Und
from
ein Gummy
initially.
Bear.
It's like look
Das
up, look
und
up
Gummy
the,
Bear?
Look up the Gummy Bear version original because it wasn't in English originally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Well, I'm
It's looking to
Mason.
be about
That's
this time.
Mason. That's Mason, and that's Mason. There's always something to do.
Actually, my
No,
middle name.
Thank you.
no,
Oh,
no.
shit. Sorry.
My middle
Thank
name
you
is
guys.
Mason.
I'm
Thank
Mason
you.
and I'm racist.
Yeah.
Thank
we
you
knew
guys
that.
watching for
My
the Terminally Online podcast. This has been episode 7.
Yep,
Follow
number
all the
7.
socials, link in descriptions. Watch the previous episode. Right
Unmute me on
here.
Twitter.
Bam.
Don't unmute him.
Bang,
Follow
bang,
us.
bang, 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 bang.
We love you.
somewhere.
Thank you for watching.
Bye guys.
And we'll see you guys in the
Bye,
next one.
guys.
See you guys.
Bye.